So good morning to all. Hope you all are doing great. So today in this video we'll be discussing about future retail share. So today you can see the stock has hit the lower circuit. Almost 10% lower circuit was seen in this stock after yesterday's upper circuit of almost 20%. So what are the main reasons? So why it has hit the lower circuit? So everything we will discuss, and also we'll do the volume analysis, which is very important, which is showing that traded quantity is very huge. So stay updated, watch the video till the end and do not skip in between. So before that, if you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get instantly notified. So today you can see the stock opening some weakness was seen, almost 3 to 4% down. It was down, but later a sudden, we can say, LC was hit by future retail. Later future consumer, which was also in upper circuit, it also started showing some movement, and it is also currently it is almost trying to hit the lower circuit. And FEL, Future Enterprise Limited, has also hit the lower circuit, except one stock, that is Future Supply Chain, which has remained in its upper circuit. So if we see what are the main reasons, so you can see the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, the government pension fund, sold almost 95 lakh shares. You can see that of future retail at 158.61 per share. We know that it had already a certain stake of 2.28% at the end of June quarter. So yesterday when we discussed about future retail, I discussed about mainly of future consumer. So I also discussed that when these particular stocks, especially future retail, when they are hitting 20% upper circuit, so next day immediately some sort of profit booking will also happen, and you need to be very cautious if you're investing at high levels. If you're investing at high levels, what you need to do? You need to always put small quantity rather than putting entire investments. So people have entered at these particular levels. Again, they need to wait, because this much amount of heavy selling, when it is seen, it creates panic in the market. So especially if we see retailers, so when they see these type of movements, especially whenever a stock is approaching lower circuit, they start selling their holdings in order to book the profits. So because of this particular pension fund, which has sold almost 95 lakh shares, when it created the panic, almost each and every individual, they started selling in order to book their profits. So that is the main reason why today the stock has hit the lower circuit. Rest of all, nothing negative for the company. And if you're holding at high levels, what you need to do? Definitely you need to have patience a little bit more, because since the panic is created, since this is the main reason why selling has happened, so this particular thing each and everyone should know, okay, because heavy volume has been removed today. So that is the main reason it has hit the lower circuit. So rest of all, future consumer, whether it may be future enterprise, so they have hit the lower circuit because of this reason only. But whereas future supply chain, when we discussed, since the premium we are getting is very high, so nobody is willing to sell that particular stock. So that's why it has remained in its upper circuit. So we'll do the volume analysis, and also we'll try to find out on charts what we can do. So in market depth also, you can see at 146 rupees, you can see almost 37 lakhs shares are still in the pending order. So since in morning also we know that market was choppy, because we know that Supreme Court hearing regarding the telecom companies will be declared. So market was also in swings. It was going up, again it was coming down. So in that particular region also, these particular stocks have shown some movement. So when we see about RSI as well as money flow index, we can clearly see that both of them are in overbought region. So whenever anything goes into overbought region, will you put your entire investment, or you put only small part? So that also you need to think. So if you're putting small part, then risk will be minimum, and if it goes well, reward will be high. So you need to analyze in that way. If you're investing at high points with high quantities, then risk also will be more, reward will be there, but risk will be more. You need to think that. And money flow index, you can see 82.4, RSI 75.2, generally 70 above is called overbought. So completely trading in high region, since yesterday itself 20% upper circuit was seen. So when we see the volume analysis, so clearly on 31st August 2020, you can see 42% was present, and you can see the traded quantity was very huge. So implies that operators have entered at the bottom levels with huge quantities, and they have also booked the profit along with the government fund, which has also booked the profit. So that's why the heavy correction was seen, and almost 10% lower circuit was seen. So weekly averages, you can see 39.9. So on 31st August, only the traded quantity was very huge. So we're back onto the 1 day chart. So clearly on 1 day chart, you can see a bearish candle has been initiated today. So many people are asking, I've bought at high levels, so what to do. So, and people who are holding at low levels also, when they're seeing the correction, they are also asking what to do. So I want to ask one question. So whenever any correction, especially whenever lower circuit, any stock is about to hit, are you selling your holdings? So you need to ask that question also. If you are selling the holdings, then there will be so many people who will also sell in order to book the profit. So ultimately, even the stock also will show the correction. So if you're having that particular willpower to hold the stock for long term, then if everyone develops that particular attitude, then definitely stock also will sustain that particular levels. So operators, they will do their activities. So but when you are also selling, then so many people also will have the same mindset of booking profit. So you need to understand this basic psychology. So since the stock has been technically active, so we'll go more on to the technicals. So you can see currently it is around 146, which is the lower circuit. So immediate next supports for it is around 141 as well as 119 rupees. So where it has been respecting since many days as well. So tomorrow also any retracement may also happen. So mainly I told that the correction was because of the stake selling by the government fund. So also because of the panic which was created between the retailers. So nothing more than that. So nothing we can say drawbacks. Maybe the financials will also be the issue, but since the updates on the stock are very good, so I think mainly the stake selling was the major issue. So money flow index also is showing correction. So definitely at little bit correction may still happen, but you need to hold it. Okay. So 119, 118 would be immediate next targets if correction happens, or tomorrow also retracement happen, because if somebody is selling at a very huge quantity, another also will be ready to buy. You need to understand this thing also. So in 1 week chart, clearly you can see a very good support near the 130 rupees level. So which is also a very good support. So technically we are analyzing. So any news, any update may also change all these technicals, and immediate upper circuit may also be seen even tomorrow also. So we can't decide anything. So mainly we are discussing on technical basis. So you need to watch these levels, that is 130, if you want to enter. So people are holding at high levels. Only one advice, since if you're having small quantity, then definitely hold it. If you're having large quantity, then you should ask your question why you have entered with that much amount of heavy quantity, and you need to book little bit amount of loss also if you are willing to. If you want to take it out, then definitely take small quantity, and rest of all you can hold, nothing will happen. So mainly the reasons we have discussed. Okay, so next videos we'll discuss about another stock. So until then, take care. Bye bye.